done. Here we go. Here's the schedule. Is that nice and visible? Is that readable? So it's almost noon already, which means it's time for a mystery movie, one that that we have not shown here at the 50th Street Studio location. A friend of mine is streaming. I wish I could watch other people stream, people that I usually watch. Anyway, we've got 2 viewers right now. Welcome. Miranda is here. Someone else just joined us. We just finished watching Tobor the Great. We're getting ready to watch movie number 3 starting at noon, and it's it's 1 minute to noon right now. It's going to be a movie that I have not shown here at the 50th Street Studio Saturday Movie Fest, Saturday Public Domain Movie Fest. It's a movie that's too bad to make the cut. This is a bad one. Not a movie that's entertaining in any way. It's not even bad enough or silly enough to be entertaining. But I'm going to show it here because this is a bad movie marathon. So, whoever's watching, say hello, please. Miranda, you still watching? And whoever else joined us here, please say hello. And we will get the movie started here shortly. All the cameras working? Yeah, the end. Let me open this new one. I'm going to freeze it right there for a second while we talk. This is 50th Street Studio. 50th Street Studio's 12-hour bad movie marathon. We're about to start movie number 3. 50th Street Studio is a nonprofit video production and photography space in Renton, Washington, a suburb of Seattle. Only a few miles away from the Kirkland Life Care Center, where all of those novel virus people died, and has driven Seattle into a hysteria like the likes of which I've never seen. All the young people and millennials talking about how they've never seen anything like this. Well, I'm twice their age. I've never seen anything like it either. So here we are, holed up in the studio, live streaming just like everybody else. And 50th Street is a nonprofit. That's why we're raising funds here. We've got a goal of 2,000. We've raised 31. Just not even 2%, 1.5% of our goal, maybe. There should be a link wherever you're watching from. There should be a link in the description below. Hello, Beverly. I see you. Oh, you're watching on Facebook. Okay. So Facebook is working. I can actually see the chat on Facebook. I'm always surprised when Facebook works. When anything to do with Facebook actually functions. But we are raising money. This is a fundraiser for. You can hear the truck driving by, I guess. Yeah, there's plenty of traffic here in Renton. The streets are not. This is not a ghost town. The streets are not dead. All the locals here in Renton are out on the sidewalks every day, supporting local businesses, trying to. With the restaurants and the bars shut down, it's difficult. Nobody here is happy about it. But this is not a political show. This is not a political vlog. It's not a call-in discussion show. This is a bad movie marathon. So we're gonna get on with it. Wherever you're watching from, there should be a link. Miranda says, I literally just opened my eyes and immediately started watching 50th Street. Yeah, I figured you would. And it being almost noon, it was about time for Miranda to wake up. And if I had my choice, I'd be sleeping all day too. But I decided to start streaming at 9 a.m. Pacific, which meant I had to get up at 7:30, which for me was early. Anyway, and I'll be here for another for another 9 hours. It's only just noon, and I plan to stream much longer than that. There'll be more movies beyond 9 p.m. You see, I've got things scheduled until well after 9. There'll be a movie starting at 9, a movie I haven't actually picked yet, and I may get viewers to help me pick a movie. Precious few viewers, very few viewers. So tell your friends. Miranda says, LOL, you know me so well. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get on with this mystery movie. Let me switch to the cameras here. Switch to the movie camera and start the mystery movie. I'm going to turn off the mic and go post links about the new movie starting. Talk to you in a few. Madmen of Mandoras. Don't look it up. Don't read anything about it. Just watch the awfulness. See, there's nobody in it. Nobody, starring nobody. Alright, talk to you later.
The next minute will illustrate the effects of G or nerve gas more effectively than any words. The spray has wrecked its nervous system. G gas kills humans in the same manner as DDT kills flies, who die by suffocation. A slight spray is sufficient to paralyze the brain. The gas is here illustrated in an open area, but it can make its way through the most minute openings and is virtually undetectable. One cannot see it, taste it, or smell it. It doesn't burn or irritate the skin. You die without ever knowing what hit you.
Isn't there any protection against it?
I'm afraid not adequate enough. Ordinary clothes and masks are not sufficient. Concrete buildings, tunnels, subways, air raid shelters offer no immunity.
How far will it travel?
A small cylinder of gas, when released, will travel approximately 750 to 800 square miles, depending upon the wind.
Who else has this gas?
Many nations have it, but only we've recently completed the antidote.
What about the antidote?
Up to now, anthraquinone was the only known antidote, but we've worked out and perfected one more powerful and with almost positive results. We call it PAM, pyridine 2-L-doxamine methiodine, for formula D. It's top secret, and very few people outside of myself know of it. The loss or destruction of the formula for this antidote would mean complete annihilation of the world.
Professor Coleman, please.
Sorry, no one's allowed in here without a pass.
But I must see the professor. It is of the utmost importance. Please, let me see the professor. Please, it is of...
For information regarding the D antidote nerve gas, you'll have to wait for another briefing at the International Chemical Warfare Conference in Washington next week. Will there be any further questions? case the meeting is over, thank you for your attention.
Oh, Professor, will you be able to join us for dinner?
Sorry, Phil, I can't. How's the new job?
Fine, except for Kathy calling me a cop.
She would. Oh, sorry. This is Frank Dvorak, my new assistant. This is Phil Day, the genius that married my older daughter.
Glad to meet you, Frank.
Did I hear you say you were a policeman, Mr. Day?
No, but my wife thinks the CID is just a big fancy police station. I'd better get home, John.
Bye, Phil.
Glad to have met you, Frank.
Your son-in-law seems very nice.
Well, he's a good man. Here, I'd like to have you check these figures for me. Coleman speaking.
We have your daughter, Suzanne. Do not contact the police. Go to her apartment.
Frank. Nothing. David! Where's Suzanne? What's happened?
Suzanne?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know, Professor. Isn't she here?
No.
Last thing I remember, we were working on some sketches.
Yes?
And there was a knock. And Suzanne went to the door. Then these two men came in and they sure beat me up. That's all I can remember.
Well, who were they? What did they want? Would you recognize them?
No. I never saw them before. I can't imagine what they want.
I've got to get to a phone and call the police.
There's a telephone at the corner, Professor. I'll go with you.
Hold it. In the car. Come on, move. Quick.
Hello, good afternoon. It is technically afternoon now. We have two people watching, Miranda and somebody else. I don't know who the other person is, but please say hello in the chat. Wherever you're watching from, you should be able to put something in the chat and I should be able to see it. And whoever you are, please say hello, let us know who you are, where you're watching from, how you found us. This is 50th Street Studios 12-hour bad movie marathon, movie number 3, which I only just started, Madmen of Mandoras. If you've never heard of it, I'm not surprised, but don't look it up. Just watch it. This movie is too bad for me to show here in the studio. Ah, Javier, hi. Nice to see you. Javier has been watching my videos for years. I used to post book reviews on YouTube. He was one of my regulars. And Miranda is a new regular, a volunteer here at the 50th Street Studios. So say hello to each other. To meet virtually, I suppose. Javier is watching on Twitch, and Miranda's watching on Facebook.
You drink.
Javier says, yeah, I found you ever since your early SF book
You have
reviews.
more effect on me than
And Javier is in El Salvador. That's right, my ThinkBolt channel on YouTube. Plenty of opportunity for me to talk here because nothing's going on.
Senora, please, I must speak with you.
What do you want?
Please, come into the car. It
Well,
is
there
very
was nothing going
dangerous
on.
for
There's
us to
just
be
some
seen with
piano
you.
music.
Dangerous.
Si, senor.
Anyway,
Please,
Javier,
get
don't
into
look
the
up
car.
this movie. Don't read about it. Just watch the movie.
Senor Day, do not make me do this. But it is of the utmost importance that I speak
This
with
is
you.
a public domain movie, a bad public domain movie from the 50s that I watched while looking for movies to show here at the 50th Street Studio space on our Saturday evening shows, our free Saturday evening movies. This one was too awful
Where to?
to make the cut.
Drive anywhere.
We have a third person watching. Thank you for coming. Say hello in the chat, wherever you're watching from. You should be able to leave, to type something in the chat, and I should be able to see it. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from, and how you found us.
Senor Day, senora, you must forgive my methods, but I have tried desperately to reach Professor Coleman. Now it is too late. They have taken him to my country, Mandoras.
Javier's laughs. Too awful to make the cut. LOL. Yes. People think that what I show here at the 50th Street Studio on Saturday evenings. Oh, that I show bad movies. No, I don't show bad movies. Every movie I show has some entertainment value. You know, something worth seeing. Something. It might be so bad that it's laughable. It might be bad in a way that's so inept that it's hilarious.
I am.
Miranda says his accent hurts my ears.
Please,
Yeah.
do not call the police.
But every movie I show has something worth seeing, something that an audience would like, something that they would enjoy. This movie doesn't have anything.
Oh, Phil, he's dead.
Javier says, yeah, bad quote-unquote movies is so subjective. All movies have some entertainment value too. Not all movies. There's some movies that don't have any entertainment value. This movie is unique for one particular reason, and you'll see later what that is, but it's still not entertaining. And Javier says, this movie doesn't have anything. Right, it doesn't. It does have one thing that makes it unique, which, again, you'll see later.
Here, find out who he is.
I gotta figure out some way to get the correct logo up there. See, in order to live stream, I moved my laptop computer over to the other side of the building so I could be up against the stone wall here, which means I disconnected my external hard drive, which is where the correct logo is.
Your father doesn't answer. He must have been telling the truth.
Nothing.
I have an idea. I could go do it while the movie plays. You're just gonna leave him in a phone booth, kind of screwed up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Miranda, you're right. They're gonna leave him in a phone booth. That is kind of screwed up. Uh-oh. Here comes some comedy. Fat lady with an accent. Comedy. Notice the coins rolling past his head. That was a little detail the director put in there. We have 3 viewers. I know Javier and Miranda are watching. Whoever our third viewer is, please say hello. If you're watching, if you're typing in chat and you're not getting a response, that means I can't see you. So come on over to the 50th Street Twitch or the 50th Street YouTube, because those are working. I know those are working. If you're watching me on the ThinkBolt channel on YouTube, I won't be able to see your chats. If you're watching on Instagib, I won't be able to see you there. I should be able to see you on Picarto and yeah, I should be able to see you on Picarto, Periscope, Facebook. Not on the 50th Street. No, excuse me. Not on the ThinkBolt YouTube channel. And we are raising. We are taking donations for 50th Street. You see the goal below my picture here. 50th Street is a nonprofit. If you don't see a link to make a donation in the description of your video, then to my lower left here, there's a description where you can go at streamlabs.com to make a donation. Javier made a donation earlier today. Thank you again, Javier.
Darling, we were the only people on that plane besides Mr. Sheridan.
Información.
Doing the right thing.
I don't see that we have any choice, Casey.
So you know we're in
Whoever
South
abducted your
America
father
somewhere.
Probably killed that man in the car, and his message was pretty plain.
In other words, not America, not USA.
What's the matter, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Day, welcome to Mandoras. I am Chief of Police Alenés.
Javier says Central America, below Honduras and next to Guatemala.
I'm here to see that you have transportation to your hotel.
We're honored. Thank you.
Did they
Tell me,
actually
do
say
all
that?
visitors get the royal welcome from the chief
Did
of
they
police?
explain
Are we special?
I'm just a poor
where that
policeman,
is, and I
senor.
wasn't paying
My
attention?
orders are to take you and see that you are made comfortable. Please follow me.
That doesn't answer my question.
Follow me,
Oh,
please.
getting uppity, is he?
Everyone's so friendly.
Please follow me.
I see what you mean.
Everyone's so friendly. Oh, it says no, I was mentioning El Salvador. Okay.
Pardon me.
Miranda said he just said welcome to Honduras. He did. Yeah, he did. So, that means he's next to Guatemala if he's below Honduras. Excuse me, in Honduras. That's that would be above Guatemala. But I'm mixing myself up. I'm just yammering. Yeah, see, lots of empty space in this movie to do plenty of talking. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Everybody, all these guys, literally everyone who was in the airport watching them come in goes running for the black car. Not suspicious at all. This table is creaking and groaning. I'm sure all of that is
This
audible
will be
on the
your
microphone.
hotel. This? It's the only one we have. Follow me.
Another person that I watch regularly is live streaming. And I can't watch any of these live streams because I'm live streaming. You know, that's what life is going to be like.
Adiós ahora.
Foreseeable future.
Senora.
All our accommodations seem to be prearranged.
None of us can watch each other's live
We are
streams
just
because
trying
we're
to
all
make
live
you
streaming.
comfortable, Senora, that's all.
I think we must be their millionth visitor.
Follow me.
Yeah, if you're watching on the ThinkBolt channel on YouTube, switch over to the 50th Street channel because I know I can see your chats there. There's a link directly below the video on the ThinkBolt channel that links to the 50th Street channel on YouTube. Javier says, in terms of quality and entertainment value, would you say Manos is light years ahead of this one or just barely? Well, quality, it depends on what you're talking about. Picture quality on this film is better than Manos. Sound quality is better. Lighting is better. It was made by professionals who know how to make who know how to shoot a movie. Technically,
Will you be posting guards?
entertainment value,
The
Manos
senor
is
was joking, of
much more
course.
entertaining.
Julio here is no guard. He sleeps too much. Andale. I hope you will be very comfortable. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Darling, what's going on here? What's happened to Suzanne and what's happened to Dad?
Casey, baby, I don't think we have anything to
Suzanne
worry
is the
about as
daughter
far
of
as
the
Suzanne's
professor.
concerned.
She's gone
These
missing.
people have more to worry about here than one harebrained, Sorry. As far as your father's concerned, I'm not so confident. But that chief of police acted more like a bellboy.
Javier says, "Is this
So,
movie was made
must
by
be under
professionals,
orders
but
from
Manos is more
somebody way
fun
up
than Manos wins ultimately, considering the little resources." Yeah. If Manos had been made by professionals who knew how to make a movie, it would probably be unwatchable. It probably wouldn't be entertaining at all because it would be too clean. The entertainment of Manos is how inept it is. Yeah, Manos would be unremarkable.
Hold it, honey.
That's what makes the movies of Ed Wood so uniquely entertaining, is that he knew technically how to make a movie. His movies were well photographed, the sound was good. Technically speaking, he knew how to make a movie, but his writing and his directing were so inept that they're hilariously entertaining.
Terrific.
In addition to
He
that,
put you to bed.
You're not so bad
almost
yourself,
nobody
my friend.
accomplishes
Don't give me all
both
the
of those
credit.
things.
I had help.
You? A wife like this, who needs a girlfriend?
Phil.
Wah,
at the airport.
wah.
Yes, senor. I'm sorry for being so secretive, but it's necessary. I am called Camino.
That doesn't tell us
What's
much.
going on?
Trust me.
Another one of
Sister
these
is free to come and go as she wishes.
interchangeable mystery men with accents.
It's important for all concerned that she stay alive. You see, she was used as bait to force Professor Coleman to come here.
There's always a professor. These bad
Do you
movies, there's
know where
always a
he is?
professor
Yes.
that somebody
Can't come
needs
here, but
to get in
perhaps
touch
you'll
with.
see him soon. At the airport, I put something in your pocket.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom
Book of
break.
matches?
Be right back.
And in the car that was...
Matches shown this way in Dos Palabras mean friend. If anything happens to me, go to Dos Palabras immediately.
What about my father? Why can't he come here?
Senora, it's not his choice. You are also being used as bait. In Mandoras, it started with a small Nazi movement. No great attention was paid to it at first.
Nazis? Surely a few fanatics can't upset the world.
Senor Day, it happened before. There was a fanatic who upset the world a great deal. And he's to do it again.
Is to do what?
What do you mean, again?
It all started on the 1st of May, 1945. The regular program was interrupted with an announcement. The voice said, "We have a grave and important announcement to make. The Reichsführer Adolf Hitler is dead." Before he died, he appointed Grand Admiral Dönitz as his successor. In a few minutes, senor, the people heard the voice of their new leader. Admiral Dönitz said to them, "I speak to you in this solemn hour as the successor to our Reichsführer Adolf Hitler, who died this afternoon fighting heroically at the head of his troops in Berlin." A large part of the world rejoiced at the news. Berlin fell, and the war in Europe was over. But the whispers began at once. Is Hitler really dead? They asked. Charred bodies had been found that were alleged to be Hitler and Eva Braun, but a lot of rumors had to be checked out. Nothing was left to chance.
Miranda says, with a wife like this, who needs a girlfriend? She wants a t-shirt that says that. Every time Miranda watches one of these movies, she wants something from the movie. The first Friday mystery movie she and I watched, Phantom of the Paradise,
was getting his daily shots of hormones
the
from a
villain
battery
had a
of
huge
doctors.
ring on his finger that turned out to be
The truth
his
was
signature
worse.
stamp.
He had a tremendous fear of death and created a succession of Mr. H's. There were attempted assassinations. None of the assassinations failed to kill someone.
We need to be paying attention here.
But not Mr. H.
Mr. H.
Practically never appeared in public, and the legend that he was indestructible started to grow.
Yeah, Beverly remembers the ring. Miranda. I see your name, Miranda Beverly Stokes there. I call you Beverly. We still have a mystery
In the
third
ward.
viewer. Say hello
At
to
the
us.
same time, his best medical advisors were being forced to their greatest efforts. Mr. H was convinced that they could give him perpetual life.
You see what's going on here? Miranda says I've been called worse. Oh, this guy actually witnessed. He was actually there. Wow. Ow.
Nothing
Okay.
had been left to chance. All who had participated in the experiment were eliminated. The end came quickly. My brother Teo was severely injured, but he didn't die.
Oh,
And he
his
never
brother.
forgot what he saw that day in the bunker. As the news grew hopeless and the bomb fell on that bunker, several people were cremated. But not Mr. H. He had already been perpetuated, and a long-planned and easy escape was carried out.
Hitler alive. It's incredible.
I didn't say that, Senora. I said he is not dead.
This is too fantastic to believe.
You must believe me. Please, I need your help.
This is like some kind of a bad joke.
Senor Day, was the dead man in that car a bad joke? He was my brother, the same who was in Berlin in 1945. He went to you for help.
But why me? What can I do? What is it they want so badly?
They have the gas. They want to destroy the professor's antidote.
They have the gas. And they want to destroy the professor's antidote.
Wait a minute. That's a signal. See? Sí, gracias.
What's wrong?
See that man down there with a beard?
Yeah.
That is Vasquez. Remember him well. times he is called the assassin. Be very careful. I repeat, be very careful. But I'll be near when you need me.
Gracias.
I wonder if we're still being followed.
Isn't everyone? Oh, look.
Isn't everyone? I wonder if we're still being followed. Isn't everyone?
Do you have a coin? If we're lucky, we could come back here for our second
Javier
honeymoon.
says this movie isn't nearly as bad as you hyped it.
You
Pretty
have
cool
the wrong
movie. I just
town.
have low standards. It's just, while we're sitting here laughing at it, it's kind of funny, but mostly there's just nothing happening. Not good enough and funny enough for an audience to sit through. And that's what we need for the Saturday night films. Miranda says the beard signifies evil, obviously. Yeah.
Wish you hadn't
A
bought these
goatee,
things.
to be
Right
specific.
now, it's all ours.
Doing your party, senor?
Yeah. Better make it 3.
Phil.
Better make it 3. What, did they buy a cat? What?
You're from the States, aren't you?
See, Cleveland, Ohio.
Be careful, they're breakable.
Wait. He took it from her, then walked around the table and set it down in a chair next to her. She's doing the twist while holding a sombrero.
5, cat. Cat, they fell. Sorry. Oh, my dishes.
Uh-oh.
What in the glum are you doing here?
What are you doing down here?
Well, it wasn't my fault. Those cats had long guns, and David Garrick was no help at all. Let's have some salto patras. This place really stinks.
Dos salta patras y uno,
Senor, let me order for you. Dos salta patras, scotch and water.
This sounds like a silly question, cha-cha-cha. But are you all right?
Cha-cha-cha.
No thanks
she
to
calls
dear David Garrick. Boy,
Okay,
he
this
handsome.
girl's supposed to be a teenager, number 1. Number 2,
You better glum this hub of yours. He's getting saltier by the sec.
Come, this hub.
Now listen to me,
number
Suzanne.
2,
This is very
she's
important.
not acting like a
What
kidnapped
did those
girl.
guys look like who kidnapped you?
Like the craziest.
No. What I mean to say is, how did they act? Did they
Miranda
say?
says she brought dishes
They
to a
were very
restaurant.
nice.
Oh,
They
yeah.
pulled a gun on us, told David to split. Those shaved cats said they wouldn't hurt me if I behaved.
Shaved cats.
You know, guys with crew cuts. They'd
Shaved
get me over a
cats.
burden before I knew I was here.
Yeah. Then what happened? And this time, answer in English.
What could happen when we landed here?
Yeah,
they
Miranda
gave me
is
some money,
saying,
fixed me up in
said
a hotel,
earlier
and
it's a
said
good
I
pick
could
for the
run
live
and
stream. We
play
can
as
talk through
long
the
as I
subjects.
got
Yeah, that's
nobody
why I
back home.
decided to show it on the live stream.
Never glimmer
Not
pony
good
in the
for
castle.
a live
Never
audience.
look a gift horse in the...
I know.
Yeah, shut up, wife.
Wasn't there anything distinctive about these guys besides their hairdos?
Well, now that you mention it, they did talk kind of funny.
What do you mean, Suzanne?
Claudia.
There's a lot of them around, you know.
Und das Schönheit zu Liebe. Ja. Germans.
Krauts.
You dug it deep. German.
Is this... Is this actually Honduran, what's going on here? The music and the dancing and the clothes, or is it just...
Wipe off
Hollywood's idea of generic South America. He scared off the waiters.
Darling, darling, if she asks you to dance, you'd better not.
Okay, Javier says it's a generic, more like Mexico if anything, but that kind of dancer is like Cuba. Okay. What? Why is the German holding a gun on the dancer? What? Who's operating that spotlight?
What happened?
Hurry, please, senor. You must go. I will be all right.
Maria, Maria, you badly hurt?
See.
Okay, the lights are back on. Goatee guys,
Where'd they
Dad.
go?
No comprendo, senor.
I'm sorry, Senor Day, but you are under arrest.
But my wife and her sister were kidnapped under your eyes, and you're arresting me. What for?
For the murder of Carlos Vasquez, Inspector of Police.
But what about my wife?
I don't know.
Well, then help me find her.
I'm sorry, but you are under arrest.
I didn't even know that man. I don't even have a gun.
Llévalo al coche.
What kind of a police chief are you anyway?
I'm a very good police chief. I always obey orders, most of the time.
I always obey orders most of the time. It's either always or most of the time. Javier says it's lounge music that's not heard in any place or any country anymore. Yeah. Yeah, just generic Latin flavored music.
Where is this jail? Now look, chief of police or no chief of police, if I don't get some answers soon, I'm going to start a revolution of my own.
Please, senor, let us have no trouble. There's
Right
been
here in
too
this
much
car.
violence already.
We only have 2 viewers. This is Javier and Miranda still with us. Miranda says, why is the sheriff riding in the back seat? That's a good question. Was Harry in the front? Harry, whatever his name is.
My little jail you've got here. I wonder what your president's palace must be like.
We are but a small country, senor.
Ah, Morbid
This
Heart
way, please.
Designs is here. Hello. She's watching on YouTube. Thanks for coming. Glad you're here. Thanks for telling people about it, too. Cherry was here earlier for several hours. The movie that's on now is called Madmen of Mandoras. It was a surprise movie, the title of which I did not announce because it's
Okay, break it up.
What happened?
it's a really terrible
If
film,
you'd have been watching me instead of that
but it's
belly
unique
dancer, you would have
in one
seen what
particular way,
happened.
which you will
Two
see
of the
shortly.
cutest guys you've ever seen grabbed us the minute the shots rang out.
Cherry said he had a lot of fun. Good.
They killed Vasquez. That's what you mean.
Senor Day, His Excellency, Presidente Juan Padua wishes to speak to you.
This is not a movie that you will see here at the 50th Street Studio.
Excellency, may I present Senor Day?
It's too awful to make the cut.
It's an honor to meet you, Senor Day. I have found your wife.
Oh, thank you for the
and your
host.
sister charming.
Thank you for
Very
hosting Morbid
kind,
Heart.
I'm sure. But I'm wondering
very
why
much
you had us
appreciate
brought
it.
here.
Were you live streaming earlier?
Will you have a drink, Senor Day? Senora? Senorita?
Thank you, no.
A lot of people are live streaming these days. It's all sorts of people who I normally watch are live streaming. I can't.
I'm still wondering
I
why
can't
you had
watch
us
any of
brought
them
here.
live stream because I'm live streaming.
Senor Day, you must understand, you are in Mandoras, and here in our country we have very strict laws.
Yes, but my wife and myself have done nothing wrong.
Well, neither have I.
You may go. There is a matter of a murder in the cafe.
Now look.
Yesterday you were streaming?
Perfectly
Okay.
well, we had nothing to do with that. Why did you bring us here, really?
Very well, Senor Day, I will tell you. You have become a part of our plan, however unwilling.
Within a matter of hours, we will begin the conquest of the world. You may go.
Not
Oh,
sure
I'm
you
sure
feel
you-
up to it
That is
today?
the reason
Yeah.
we were brought here.
No, Senor, he wasn't.
This mess is already getting old, isn't it? Yeah.
Here. 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 And here. We have cells ready to attack. Others have been built in every country.
Including the United States. I hope you've been comfortable at your hotel room. Mine stinks. How are you, miss? We haven't had the pleasure formally. Tom Sharon's the name. I've heard a lot of nice things about you.
Mr. Sharon, will you tell us what this is all about and how you fit into this little rat race?
An unfortunate choice of words, Mr. Day. Let's just say I have a certain amount of interest here in the mines in Mesa Blanca. A businessman's interest.
My routine
Other
can
than
go back
that,
to
I'm as
normal,
much
to be
of an
honest, but it's hard to
outsider as
stay
you.
focused. Yeah.
In fact, more than an outsider than you. However, I
Even the
trust and
American
believe
guy
in our
has a fake
presidency
accent.
here and want to help him do as much as I can to better his country.
If you're expecting any help from me, you got the wrong man.
I don't think so, Mr. Day.
Alanes, take them.
Guardia. Take them all below.
So we are under arrest.
It would be more polite to say that you're a guest of the state. It's quite an honor. Let's all have another drink while our friends get
Yeah,
oriented
your
to their new
production schedule.
surroundings.
Yeah, you can still do stuff online, still make stuff, still fill online orders. Yeah. Thanks again for coming, and thanks for hosting. We have 3 viewers now. Who's watching? Yikes, that's hurting my ear.
Professor. Professor, are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. Oh, those lights. I'm still worth more alive to them than dead.
Okay, so this
How
is
did
the
they
professor
catch you
that's
here?
been missing.
They came and got David and me as we were leaving Suzanne's apartment.
Okay, thanks for coming, Morbid Heart.
I'm afraid for David. He doesn't know anything about the antidote.
Yeah,
I
see
won't
you
tell him
later.
anything.
Bye.
Dad, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I never thought that they would ever happen.
This is unfortunate, Mr. Day, but we must learn certain things about the professor's antidote.
He has been stubborn. But now that you are all here, we will try another approach.
Whoa. Ouch.
Oh, David, I feel so sorry for you.
Your pity is misplaced, Miss Coleman. Our plans will go forward with or without your willing cooperation. A matter of hours, the world will belong to us.
Your giant bombs, your huge armies will be dust in front of us. If you cooperate, you won't be harmed.
So you're the superior ones. The slappers of women, the torturers of old men. You sit in a crumbling castle dependent on Professor Coleman's formula. You really can't be sure how many others know his antidote, can you?
You're bluffing, Mr. Day. Do you think any of this anything but incidental? I will show you what you're struggling against. I will show you the ruler of the world. You will come with us.
For those of us those just joining us, this is the 50th Street Studio 12-hour Bad Movie Marathon. This is movie number 3. We are entering the final act of a movie called Madmen of Mandoras. Terrible movie. Hardly even worth watching. It's perfect for this marathon because I can talk all the way through it. Not good for audience viewing. What are we going to see here? Oh! Who's watching? Say hello in the chat. Uh-oh. What is that? Let's get a better look.
Thank you.
Okay, the scene's already over. Is anybody watching? I'd like to see your reactions to what we just saw.
Where did you get this, Professor?
I don't remember.
Oh, it looks like Morbid Heart asked me a
yes.
question earlier on.
One of the young guards gave them to me just
Yeah,
before you
Miranda
got
says
here.
Hitler's brain.
Guard.
Looks
Yes.
like Hitler's whole head.
It's worth a chance, then.
What's worth a chance?
Try for a break. Listen, some of these people here must be on our side.
Miranda,
Trick
did you
is
see that
to
coming?
Stay out of the way of those that aren't.
Did you expect that?
Listen, this may be our chance. Now be quiet.
And she says, I like that no one was shocked.
Oh, darling.
Try me a little later, honey. Let's get out of here now.
Very good work, Senor Day.
It was a crazy swing anyway.
I did not judge you wrong, senor. I knew you were a man to be watched.
You're trying to rush me for this gun, Senor. It's not necessary.
Please, Senor Day, take it. You may need it. Please believe me. My people and I are as much prisoners in our country as you are. My family has been broken by these men.
Ah, what a twist.
One son murdered, the other hiding in the darkness, denied for his own safety. One more thing, senor. You were brought here for your own safety.
You can't tell who's a villain, you can't
Vasquez
tell who's a
meant to
friend.
kill him at the cafe.
So Camino wasn't kidding.
Camino, he's my son.
Your son?
See? Now, you must hurry. I have 2 cars waiting outside. The drivers have been dismissed.
2 cars?
See? He's right. We stand a better chance when we break up into 2 separate groups. That way, one of us at least might make it to the Dos Palabras for help.
See?
Dos
Hurry, senor,
Palabras?
hurry.
Is that where? Is that the name of the town? What does that mean? Palabras. Two dos. Two what? Let's look this up. We got 4 viewers now. Who's watching? Say hello. I'll look up the.
We must go through. I think the guards will still obey me.
No matter what happens, Excellencia, they won't take you.
Gracias, Don Ernesto.
Miranda says it's the name of the hotel. Okay. Palabras means words.
Better our chances. The Presidente and I will take a different route to Dos Palabras. Senor Day, you stay to the main highway.
All right, but the professor and I had better stick together. Kathy, you and Suzanne go with Allie Nez and the President.
Oh, no. I'm going with you.
One of these days, you're going to get into trouble. All right, let's
one of these days. Bang, zoom, to the moon. The two words, I love it. Yeah, the two words, Dos Palabras. Palabras. Yeah, I've heard the word before. I didn't know that it meant words. I thought it meant like conversation or
Will they let us
talk.
through the gate?
I am the Presidente.
Idiot! I told you to go.
Idiot. I told you to
Is
go.
everything ready?
Yes, sir.
Call an
Oh,
extra
that's a
car.
different
We'll be
guy?
Downstairs in exactly 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Attention. Attention.
Yeah, we
Operation
got,
G goes into effect immediately. I
we have
repeat,
4 viewers.
Operation G goes into effect immediately.
Welcome, whoever came
Two
in.
German generals are flying here tonight.
We're
to
watching a
meet Dvorak
terrible
at the
movie
Garanya
called
Caves.
The Madmen of Mandoras.
They've been planning the conquest of the world for 18 years. And now that thing says that the time has come. Do they really follow its orders? Does it give orders, Senor Coleman? Does it really give orders?
Better hurry, Excellencia.
You didn't answer the guy's question. Miranda says being trapped in a Nazi bunker with the head of Hitler isn't enough trouble for her to have gotten into. Yeah, yeah. That's an excellent point. What have you gotten me into this time? One of these days. Yeah, again, we have 4 viewers. Welcome. Say hello in the chat. Tell us who you are, how you found us.
All personnel will assemble in Corridor D in 5 minutes.
This is
I repeat, Corridor D in 5 minutes.
Bad Movie number 3 in the 50th Street Studio 12-hour Bad
We're not
Movie
in your
Marathon.
mouth. Operation G has begun.
Now, look, I'm getting just a little sick
Now,
and
look.
tired
There
of your-
is no fatigue when the Fuhrer gives an order. You will obey like everyone else.
I'm not in the army.
You stupid fool. Did you really think you were better than the rest?
Well, he's got an excellent point there. He called him the Fuhrer. He's the only person who's referred to him. No one else will call him the Fuhrer or Hitler or whatever they call him, that thing. Yeah, those who just joined us, you're in for a unpleasant treat here. This is a terrible
Has he
movie.
been prepared?
Yes, sir.
You have duplicate apparatus in the car.
Everything is ready, sir.
Didn't he have an accent? Yeah.
Mein Führer, everything is as you ordered. The truck with the soldiers has been loaded, and the gas is ready in its cylinders. You will see your great victory, mein Führer. That I promise you.
Machnell! Machnell!
Take him to the car.
Get out the ice tongs. Uh. Wasn't
Are you coming?
wasn't the machine necessary? Why? Can you just stunk and pull him off of the machine? I would think the machine would be necessary. You know? But no, just a glass tube with nothing attached to it, no hoses,
I
no.
wish you were with them, Casey. I'd feel a lot better.
Maybe you'd feel a lot better, darling, but I wouldn't.
Oh, Phil, someone's following us.
See, this is a concept that could be a really hilariously bad movie, but it's just, it just kind of lays there. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing shocking about it.
About the same.
Well, we ought to be in town any minute now.
These people's performances are so wooden. They're not even... Something that's charming about most bad movies that are entertaining with their ineptitude is how committed the actors and actresses are, and they just really, they go for it, and you're just really rooting for them because they're trying as hard as they can. But these people are just loafing their way. Yeah, there's nothing entertaining going on. Yeah, who are our viewers here? We've got 4 viewers. I'd like you all to say hello. I'd like to know who you are. As we watch the end of this bad movie. We've still got almost 20 minutes. 20 more minutes of this.
Got a flashlight, Casey, so keep low.
He's got a flashlight, Casey. Yeah, I think Casey can see that.
Come on, we only got a couple blocks to go.
Yeah, see, the movie is supposed to be in its final act. It's supposed to be thrilling and everything, but it's just come to a complete halt.
That's David.
Rat, to think of all the...
Time is getting short. I don't intend to be here at midnight. I know where you are.
Did Harry throw something at him? What was that?
What's the use, Phil?
Just a random bat?
At exactly 12:15, everyone in this town will be dead. Now we need this area for our base of operations. After 2 containers of G gas are opened, you know what will happen. I don't want to have to shoot you, Phil.
G-gas.
We want you to come with us. We could just leave you here.
His Luger shoots 8 bullets. I'm gonna try to get that last one. Stay here.
Oh.
I guess you're out of bullets now, David.
Miranda's asking where did he get a gun. Remember the
Not exactly, Phil.
the president of Mandoras gave it to him when they broke them out of the prison? Of course, the woman has to scream hysterically.
It was a lucky shot.
Seldom miss, amigo.
Fortunately, before he died, he told us they were going to release the gas in the town at midnight.
Yes, we know that. Professor Coleman and my father are over at Dos Palabras.
The thing I'm not sure of is who that guy was.
We've got to hurry to Caranya Caves.
That Nazi that was
we should
chasing
make
him.
it
They
within
knew
an
him
hour.
from somewhere.
Take your wife to the car, sir.
what do they call him? David? Is that what his name was? I'm not sure who he was. There are too many people in this movie that all look the same. And see, the movie is still not moving along. It's supposed to be,
You said we'd meet David first. You promised.
We are going to the plaza. He will be there.
It's a random shot of Hitler's head.
Something has gone wrong.
It's clearly a different...
There's no one in the plaza. Where have they gone?
Clearly not the mannequin head in the jar that they've got there. This is the plaza.
Killed him. You've killed my son.
Okay, so
Will be enough of that childish sniveling, Sharon.
that was
The Americans
the
killed him.
southern guy's son. Was that explained before? It must have
You
been.
want to kill everything. Because you know that's the only way you can rule the world. If you were the last man on earth. You and that evil thing killed my son!
The implication here is that Hitler, he was saying, they were saying earlier that he was giving orders, and the guy said, "Does it give orders? Does that thing give orders?" It looks like it's actually not. Like it's not. The only thing it did was yell "Mach schnell" a couple of times. It looks like the thing. It looks like the head is not.
That should drive any faster.
Is not really conscious.
Roads are completely deserted,
Or
my friend.
barely conscious. My Naker,
The Americans escaped the world may know
whoever
about
that
plans,
is
but
now
it's too late
following.
for
Thank
them.
you for the follow.
Generals will arrive by
Chat
midnight.
with us, please.
Before morning, the gas will
Let
be
us
released
know
as you ordered.
where you're watching from, how you found us. You know, say hello. We've got 4 viewers. I'm not getting much chat from anybody. But you see what I mean. We were talking earlier about how the movie is just not. This is not something worth showing in the studio space here to an audience, because the movie is just dead. When it's supposed to be in its climax, the movie's
Now listen. We'll have
there's
to go the
nothing
rest of
going
the way
on.
foot. There's only one road to the rendezvous point, and we know it'll be watched. So follow me. Go this way.
Yeah, just a dead, dull movie. See this long shot of people walking down a hill.
Just over the hills are the caves. We'll be a few hundred meters above the place where General Kerner's plane will land.
Won't there be any soldiers?
With a weapon like G-gas, what need have they of soldiers? Come on.
And then more shots of people walking. Yeah, keep the camera running. Make sure we get every step. I mean, son, now this is a different shot.
Not be much longer.
Before it was a mannequin's head in a jar, and now there's an actor. There's a composite shot of an actor. Yeah, the movie's just a mess. Not in a funny way. There's more people walking. And here we are at Bronson Cave again. This is the same cave where we saw Brain from Planet Arrows. The same cave where Robot Monster was shot. The same cave that appears in the original Star Trek. It's a cave just north of Hollywood in Griffith Park, just down the hill from the Griffith Observatory. Anyone can visit it. I've done it. It's not actually a cave. It's a tunnel. It's a natural tunnel. You can, and there are a number of openings. You can film them from different angles. Try to make them look like different places. See, this is Griffith Park. If it's not Griffith Park and this is not Bronson Caves, I would be very surprised.
Pablo and I will go down near the landing.
So that's the same rock that the car in Brain from Planet Arrows ran into. I'm pretty sure.
Johnny, please be careful.
And there's more film of people standing around. Wow, that was a hell of a kiss. So thrilling.
What time is it?
11:50.
Yeah, we've got 4 viewers. Hello, viewers. And thank you for the follow earlier. My Naker, whoever you are.
Like a plane.
I keep looking over here because there are pedestrians walking by, looking at our window display. It's too bad we're not actually open or have anything to sell. You can probably hear people walking up and down the stairs. There are residential apartments upstairs. We can hear every step. You can probably hear it on the microphone. Yeah, this is Bronson Cave, all right. You can see how much traffic there is in that parking space, parking area.
Must have the G-gas here too.
Wow, there's an awful lot going on in the stairs up there.
No soldiers, huh?
We have the grenades.
There's nothing going on screen.
But effective. I hope you know how to use yours.
See people just standing around. There's an awful lot of people standing behind that rock. It's like the whole cast of the movie.
The plane should land about there.
There's 8 people.
To make my way down through that cave. I know a back way.
Well, he knows a back way to the cave. If this isn't Bronson Caves, then I'm making a fool out of myself, but it sure as hell looks like the Bronson Caves to me.
Amino can get the soldiers, and Pablo can get the plane.
Pablo.
Somebody's got to get Borak. I guess it's up to me, Casey.
Somebody has to get Vorak. Vorak, isn't that a Space Ghost villain? We only have about 6 minutes left to go in the film. They better get on with it. What is going on upstairs? Still nothing happening in the movie. Even Hitler is getting impatient. We got 5 viewers now. Welcome, viewer number 5, whoever you are. You're about to see the final scene of Madmen of Mandoras. Terrible movie from the 1950s. A movie that should have a rip-roaring climax here, but doesn't. Somebody's moving furniture up the stairs. Yeah, there's definitely furniture. Welcome, viewer number 5, whoever you are. Please say hello in the chat. I should be able to see your chats if you're on our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel or Facebook. If you're watching at the ThinkBolt YouTube channel, I will not be able to see your chat. You'll need to switch over to... Okay, here we go. Something's happening. Grenade explosions happening off screen.
There's been a change in plans, mein Führer.
Miranda says how much more furniture do those people need. So you can hear it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go. Maybe the movie might actually end. Yep. Oh. What's happened to the sound? There we go. Oh. Poor Hitler's head is on fire. It's clearly not a flesh and blood head. Clearly plaster or something. What happened to the sound? The movie sound is cutting out. Yeah, okay, everyone stands around in a different shot. Okay, our 5th viewer left. Okay, actual skull. That's a little better. No editing, just a still shot. Miranda says that seemed easy. Yeah. Yeah, see, no, it's the Hotel Mandoras.
Thanks a million, my friends. Without you, this new peace would not be ours.
Okay, so...
Confusion and surprise have won more than one war, Your Excellency.
Where is that daughter of mine? We have to leave soon.
Problem solved as far as...
Now. She's terribly sorry, but she's going to be late. Hello? Oh, Susie, we thought it was you. Where are you? Where?
Okay, we're not hearing her into the
In
conversation.
Camino's bedroom.
She's where?
Oh, no!
Oh, Sue, where? How did it happen? I mean, when did you...
Yeah, this is the epilogue we needed. Yuck.
Congratulations, Daddy. Your daughter is married. Congratulations to you, too, Your Excellency.
Well, this calls for a celebration.
What?
Still time? How's the bar downstairs?
Better than the one at the palace.
Good, let's...
Yeah, that's a realistic dad response. It's not even funny.
How about changing your name for us today?
Like, what did you have in mind, Mrs. Day?
Like, what comes after day?
Oh?
Is that the end? Boo! Lame movie, lame ending. Yeah, just not even worth not even worth talking about hardly.